which everyone likes. Yeah,
Wow,
it's funny.
that's really cool though. How many friends are there?
So there are five of them, and they are in USA, and I'm here in Russia.
Okay, cool. That's really interesting. Good luck for sure with the name and
Thank
everything. That
you,
sounds
thank you.
awesome. Uh, and Giulietta, welcome to class. How's it going, Giulietta?
Hi, it is going well, thanks.
Nice, good to hear. Um, what have you been up to today?
Ooh, many things.
Okay, many.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I guess breakfast or lunch or dinner. Do you have anything exciting?
Mm, for breakfast, uh, mm, no, just cappuccino and uh, cookies.
Cappuccino and cookies. Oh man. Okay. Well, it's probably not the healthiest breakfast, but sounds delicious. Um,
Yes,
okay. All right. And Adela, welcome to class. How's it going?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Oh, I think I'm doing well. I think that's what you asked. Um, yeah, Adela, what have you been up to today? What have you done?
Classes I teach on the morning, in the
Okay, so you
morning,
taught.
in the
Um,
morning. No?
I taught this morning.
Ah, this morning. Okay.
Would probably sound better. Um, so I taught this morning. Okay. Okay, and how did the classes go? What did you teach about today?
Well, because the students were relaxing, not talk a lot, not don't chat, don't chat more, chat, no,
So
no shit, chat,
they were chatting a lot.
talkative.
That's not
They
good.
are not more talkative today. They are relaxing, don't talk between them.
Okay. I guess that's good. I mean, as long as they're not chatting too much, that's good. Well, hopefully they're paying more attention. Um,
Yes.
okay. And Jose, welcome to class. Jose, how's it going?
Hi Joshua, I'm doing very well, thanks for asking. And you?
Nice, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. And Jose, what have you been up to today?
Yes, it was a normal day. In the morning I was working. After that I had lunch, and now it is my second class in the afternoon.
Nice. Okay. What'd you have for lunch?
For lunch, for starter I had some salad, and after that, for main course, I had some macaroni with fried tomato.
Nice. That sounds actually really tasty. Okay. Um, and if that's everybody, uh, a handy date. Ready, data? This is okay. This is abrupt. Um, let's go to class and get started. Um, Sergey, can you read the title in the next lines?
Going to the beach. Today we will learn vocabulary. So today we will learn vocabulary for going to the beach, practice verb conjunctions, practice telling stories, talk about things we like and dislike about the beach.
Nice. Okay. And we'll actually talk about some different beaches too. And so, Sergey, can you ask Jose the first question?
When was the last time you went to the beach? What did you do there?
The last time I went to the beach was on the last no last summer. I was uh, I was in Alicante. I was playing at outdoor activities with my children. I enjoy so much playing with my family to different activities. I was practicing tennis. Well, I was playing tennis. I was playing badminton too. I think it was all.
Playing badminton. Can you repeat badminton?
Badman.
Yeah, badminton.
Badman.
Yeah, I'm actually
Okay.
not sure how to spell it either, but badminton. Minton. Interesting. Minton. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that sounds good. And let's have Jose. Can you ask Julieta the next question?
Julieta, do you prefer a calm sea or do you prefer big waves?
Both. I like when the sea is calm as oil. It seems that it has an oil surface, and I like big waves too.
Okay. I like when the sea is calm as maybe we could say an oil slick.
I
Maybe
like.
an oil slick. Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. Stuff like if it's like an oil spill, there's just like a thin layer of oil on top of the ground. Be like an oil slick, I think. Um, but nice. All right. Okay. And Julieta, can you ask Adela the next question?
Adela, have you ever been caught in a riptide?
Yes, if is I think um, I see a very important right type in Mont Saint Michel in France. Is expect is very exciting, and you we needed to run because the water arrived um, uh, to the castle, Mont Saint Michel Castle. Was an experience with the children, very fun.
Okay.
I think riptide is the tide, no? A lot of difference, water up, water down, no? In the coast. Is that, no?
I think it's a little bit different. I have heard of the castle and the tide coming in, and it surrounds the castle, I think.
It's a place. They are very. I try to go the riptide.
A
Uh,
riptide is if people are on the beach. So this is a place.
It's a
yes, it's a mare.
current. Una corriente.
Yeah, it's a current that'll take you out to the sea.
But this is in the coast, no? Uh,
Yeah, it'd be in the coast on the ocean. And so
no.
yeah.
Yeah, no. That for me is only a tide. I talk about a tide. They are a very hard tide in this place. I see. A riptide is sometimes in Mediterranean Sea. There are a lot of mm, riptide inside, and on the rivers on the Pyrenees, there are a lot of movement of the water. I don't know exactly if I talk about the correct term, the correct word. Sorry.
Yeah, so a riptide is something that if you're swimming on the shore, you know, maybe the riptide will grab you and it generally pulls you out to sea or under the water. And to escape the riptide, you kind of go to the side. So it's just a small area that will pull you out. Does that make sense?
Yes, I think yes. The it's very fast, no? The water is fast, or no?
Yeah, the
Run very
water,
fast.
yeah, or at least it's really powerful. So it's really hard to fight against the water. Um, but yeah, you move relatively fast too.
Yes, is the for rafting to do rafting, for example, is
It's on the ocean, so it's not in a river.
okay. It's not on the river. Okay.
Um, yeah. Hmm. And Sam, welcome to class. Sam, how's it going?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Welcome to class. How are you doing?
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm fine.
Nice. Okay, good.
hmm
And maybe Jose, could you explain what a riptide is really quickly?
I think when you go into the ocean, there are some types. It's a kind of current. The water run very fast, and you you and you can be you can be taken by this current tide and uh, go inside the ocean, go into the ocean.
Yeah, you can be taken by this current into the ocean. Yeah, so it's a little stream of water in the ocean that will take you out into the ocean. Hopefully that makes sense. Not like a Gulf Stream. Mm. Adela, this is like on a smaller scale. So
Okay.
it's just like
It's a phenomenon, but not a big phenomenon. It's
yeah,
in a place only. Okay.
yeah. So like if this area right here is the beach, this is a person, like the size of a riptide would be like this. It will take the person out to the ocean, leave them like here or further out, maybe under the water too. So, but this is the shore right here, and this is the water, and the riptide will just, you'll be fine here. You could swim here, but if you move over here, you get pulled out really relatively quickly. So it's not like a Gulf Stream or anything, but it is a sort of stream in the water. It would be a riptide. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Let's go. Sergey, can you read through the title and the words?
Vocabulary. Read the words and ask about words you don't know. And should I read the list?
Yeah, can you read the words as well?
Sand, sea, waves, tide, sunscreen, sunbath, bikini, sandcastle, flip-flops.
Nice. Maybe just bikini. Bikini.
Bikini.
Yeah. And
Okay, so it's bikini, not bikini.
Bikini.
Okay, so two E sounds.
Yeah, it just has that long E. Bikini. Maybe? One more time, can you say it?
Bikini. No?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's maybe a little bit faster. Just make sure it is a long E. Bikini.
Bikini.
And flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Okay, so Sam, a riptide, it's a stream in the ocean. So this is the ocean, Sam, and this is a person, maybe. Sorry, hold on. This is a person. A riptide would take the person out into the ocean and maybe under the ocean. Does that make sense, Sam?
Yes. Okay, so does it mean it is a phrase or idiom or what?
No,
A
a
riptide
riptide is a thing. It's a type
is
of,
an uh-huh.
yeah, so it's not even an idiom, it's just, that's what it is. It's the name
Okay,
of the
how we
type of
can
tide.
how we can use a riptide?
Yeah, so I was taken out into the ocean by a riptide.
Okay, I was
Pulled
pulled
into
out.
the
Mhm.
ocean by a riptide.
Okay, it means pulled into means go into the ocean, right? Go into the
Yeah,
ocean by a riptide. Okay, means it is a noun. I
a
want to
riptide,
know.
yeah, is a noun. It's
Okay,
a thing,
okay.
for sure.
Okay, thank you.
You could also say it's a rip current. Son of a gun. Hold on. So it looks like this. If you're in the ocean, it's a rip current or a rip tide. Pulls you out. Make sense?
Yes, sure. Ripe current and
Rip.
scap. Yes, rip current. Sorry, rip current and rip scap and. But
Yeah.
that man, a person, maybe through a riptide, uh, down or into the ocean or enter into the ocean. Is it right?
Yeah, he got pulled into the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. Stream. Right.
Okay. And does anybody have any other questions about any of these words? Okay. And sandcastle. Who knows what a sandcastle is?
Is a castle which is built from the sand.
Yeah, it's a castle that's made out of sand. Yeah, generally you wet the
Almost, but
sand and
there
you
are
make a building.
competition of sand castle. You can see
Excuse me?
that. Okay, never mind. Let's continue.
Okay. Yeah, and so let's have Sam. Can you try the first sentence?
Okay. I dashed for the first time last week. The waves were small, but it was fun. Okay. Um, we have to use these words, right? In the
Yeah,
blank.
but
Okay.
we'd
Mm-hmm.
have to conjugate them too.
Okay. I go to swim. I go to relax.
Let's not use go.
Mm-hmm. But how we use the sentence?
So we'd have to conjugate it. I would put this word into the past tense.
Mm-hmm. Past. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. So we use I I relaxed for the first time last week. No,
The waves were small, but it was fun.
the waves are small, so fun. Okay, surfing.
Yeah, so the verb is
Okay,
to surf, but
surf. Yes, I surfed for the first time last week. The waves were.
yeah, I surfed for the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Nice job. And what about the next one, Jose?
I sunbathe on the beach and I fell asleep and I and got a bad sunburn.
Maybe, what if we put when instead of and?
When I fell asleep,
And
I was
interrupted yeah.
I was sunbathing
Nice.
on the
Yeah,
beach
that's
when I fell asleep. I got a bad sunburn.
really nicely done. Giancarlo, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hello, Joshua. Fine, thank you.
Hey. Giancarlo, I don't recognize your picture. Have I did in class before?
Yes, many times, Joshua.
Okay.
I am from Mexico, Mexico City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. It's good to have you. Just a new picture?
Yeah, it's in a
Okay.
picture.
Perfect. Awesome to have you again. Can you try the next sentence?
Sure. Number 3. What what do you do? Do you want to go to the beach? No. What would you do? It's an invitation, or do you want to go to the beach? What would you do? What would you do?
Present progressive.
What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
What will you do?
Excuse me. No, what are you doing is perfect.
Okay.
Do you want to go to the beach? Good. And what about the next one, Julieta?
My dog always rolls in the sand when we go to the beach.
Good. Really nicely done. Germán, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hey Joshua, nice to see you. I'm fine, and you?
Nice. Doing really well. And Germán, can you try the next sentence?
Okay. To swim is my favorite thing to do at the beach, even if the water is cold.
We wouldn't use the infinitive.
No? Swimming.
Yeah. Good. I mean, it's my favorite thing to do. Good. That would be perfect. And
This weekend, I was relaxing at the beach, read books and read.
unwind.
I
The
was.
ver
No.
It's not was.
I have been. I had relaxing.
So if we're looking at a timeline, and this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. We have this can be last weekend.
This weekend is the next weekend. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Will relax.
Yeah. Good.
I thinking about last weekend.
That's okay. I figured.
Okay.
So yeah, this weekend. It's really common, pretty much always, that you'd say this weekend would be the coming weekend.
In Spanish, we refer this weekend when it's Monday, for example, about the past weekend. It's a
okay. Yeah. Small little difference, but good. Really nice job. Good correction too. All right. Does anybody have any questions here?
Teacher, I have a question. Unwind means?
Good.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Who knows what unwind means?
It's the same as relax, I guess.
Unwind is relax, for sure.
Okay. Thanks.
Release tension. Any other questions?
And in the last sentence, could I use Actually, I relaxed at the beach this weekend, like without will, just present simple. I relaxed
No.
this weekend, like it's a fact.
Because you'd have to use that for something that would be like general or habitual. So you could say like, when I go to the beach, I relax, read books, and unwind. Excuse me. And that would be fine because
Alright,
it's in present tense. It's
yeah,
when you go,
that's
habitually. But if you're talking about a specific event in the future, you'd use the future tense. Does that make sense?
yeah, sure.
Okay. And any other questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
This week and last week, right?
Yeah.
Right now, you show that yes, this last week it means that, for example, today is Wednesday, right? And
Yeah.
what should I say that this week, because this week is going on. It's not over. It's not finished.
Yeah.
Right? hmm And what about the last week? It means before Monday. Before Monday, that was the last week. And on coming Saturday, this will be the next week or this week or this weekend.
So the coming Saturday would be this weekend, and then you can go to the next one,
hmm
and that would be next weekend.
Okay. Okay. It means today, if it is it is a Wednesday, so the coming Saturday, I will say that this is the weekend. Yeah?
Yeah. So the
Okay.
coming Saturday, so if you're in the present tense on Wednesday, the
hmm
coming Saturday, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing this Saturday?
Okay.
That's
Right.
the first one.
Okay. And after 1 week, we will say the next weekend.
Yeah.
hmm Okay. Right. Thanks.
Yeah. Good question. Any other questions? Okay. Let's do a little bit of reading, and I think I don't remember who finished. Okay. Sergey, can you read this paragraph?
Honopu Beach, Kauai. I guess it is in Hawaii, also
Yeah.
known as Cathedral Beach, Honopu, like Waipiowali, is quite difficult to reach. For starters, it is not accessible except by water, so to get there you must swim from an offshore boat or from neighboring Kalalau Beach, a quarter-mile swim. But the trouble is worth it. Think carmine-colored sand bordered by soaring, vegetation-cloaked cliffs, and most times not a soul in sight. Fun fact: it served as a location on such films as 6 Days, 7 Nights, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and King Kong.
Nice. Really good pronunciation. Maybe just vegetation
Vegetation.
and cloaked.
Cloaked.
Cumin?
Cloaked.
Cumin?
Common.
Okay, good.
Common.
Cumin.
Common. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Common.
Okay.
Common. I just don't know its word yet.
And cloaked. Can anybody explain cloaked? Anyone?
Is it the same as covered?
Yeah, pretty much. So a cloak is something that covers almost all of a person, and it really hangs down. Kind of an old-fashioned type of dress. So if you think like Harry Potter had an invisibility cloak. So this is a person in a cloak. And so if we're talking about vegetation-cloaked cliffs, everything kind of hangs down, but they're covered in vegetation, is what we're talking about. Does that make sense, Sam?
Does it mean that a person who wear a cloth is covered from head to feet?
Yeah, the person wearing the person wearing a coat,
Mhm.
a cloak is covered from head to foot. So all of the mountain is covered.
Okay, right. Covered with.
Covered with, yeah, covered with.
Okay, covered with, right. Okay, one more question. Here, right, most times, right? Most time, and sometimes we use many times. So, what is the difference, most time or many time?
Many is, so most times is more. So many times is just like there will be a lot of times. Most times it's like more often than not. So the more than 50%, more than almost always would be most. So most times is just a little bit more frequently than many times.
Then many times, okay.
Yeah.
So can we say that, for example, I go to the beach at 5 or 6 days in a week. So can we use most time?
Yeah, you'd probably say like most days a week.
Most days, okay. Most days or most, if okay. And many times, can we say that in a week, 2 or 3 times? Often,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, many times it'd be like 2 or 3 times. This is like 5 or 6 times. So it's just a little bit more.
And how about often?
Just frequently. So it's really similar to many times.
And how about always? It's same?
Always is always. So 7 days a week.
Okay, always serious. Means every day, regularly. Okay, right?
Regularly is more like often. So regularly is back here.
So in a week have only 7 days. So when we what we use, always or often?
I mean, if you're using it, if you go 7 out of 7 days, you're always going. Yeah. So
It's going. Okay, 5 or 6, 4 and 5, and regularly 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes. Right.
okay. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yes, sure.
Okay. And any other questions here? Okay. And I think we're with Sam. Can you read this next?
Yeah, sure. El Castillo, Toloman, Revorio, Mayo, Mexico. Maybe my pronunciation is not good. When it comes to Mexican beaches, this one can't be beat. It hugs the base of towering 40-foot 40-foot limestone cliffs. Its pale, silvery sand leads invitingly into the clear, shallow Caribbean Sea, and it's flanked by palms and lush vegetative on either side. Best of all, it is located directly beneath the famous El Castillo ruins, which can be admired from the shore.
Nice. Let's look at invitingly.
Mm-hmm. In invitingly. Invitingly. Okay.
And then ruins.
Ruins.
Hmm.
Okay. Ruins. Right.
And okay, questions here.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What does it mean that invitingly?
So do you know what it means to invite?
Yeah. To invite. Yeah. In a
Yeah. So
in for party or something.
so
Invitingly. Okay.
what would you?
It's a continuous tense, right?
This is an it's it's leading invitingly. It's an adverb.
Uh-huh.
So if someone is inviting,
Mm-hmm.
they are welcoming,
Mm-hmm.
and so this is leading
Mm-hmm.
invitingly. So it's like
Okay.
welcomingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like kind of bringing you in.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Okay. And we've got another one. Let's go. Jose, can you read this next part?
Okay. Blinky Beach, Lord Howe Island, Australia. While many of the continent's best beaches can be found in Queen Island, make no mistake, New South Wales firmly holds its own besides its excellent surf. Blinky Beach on the east side of Lord Howe Island is fantastically beautiful. It's situated between Blinky Point and a promontory known as Mutton Bird Lookout, and boasts the requisite powder white sand and azure waters. Behind it you'll find tall dunes dotted with prickly spinefigs and wild daisies.
Good. Actually, Spinifex, I think is how it's pronounced. Um, it's a type of plant. Let's see if I can get a picture. Maybe. Sorry. So this is Spinifex, kind of like bushy plant. Um, let's look. There are a lot of hard words here. Island.
Island,
Island.
island, island,
So it's not an island, it's an island.
island,
Maybe more of an island.
island, island,
Good. Queensland.
island. Queensland,
Yeah,
Queensland, Queensland,
Queensland. Yeah, Queensland Island.
Queensland, Island.
New South Wales.
New,
New South Wales.
New South Wales, New South
Mhm.
Wales,
New South Wales. And
New
fantastic.
South Wales.
Fan-
Fantastically,
Fantastically beautiful.
fantastically beautiful, beautiful.
And Mutton Bird Lookout.
Man, bird, lookout. Man, bird, lookout.
Mutton.
Maton, bird, lookout.
Yeah.
Maton,
Requisite.
bird, lookout.
Requisite.
Requisite,
Hmm.
requisite.
Nice. And I think that was good. Really nice job with like azure waters. Um, yeah. Does anybody have any questions?
What does prickly mean?
Prickly is like spiky. Any other questions?
Can I use it for people?
Yeah, he's a prickly person.
Mm.
Yeah, really good. Good question. Like a spiky, unpleasant person to be around. Yeah. And any other questions? Okay. And sorry. Oh, sorry. I guess while we're still here, Giancarlo. Yeah, drew that a little bit. Giancarlo, which of these beaches would you prefer to go to?
I would like to visit all of them because imagine being there, uh, maybe a fantastic experience. Um, Nice landscapes or nice views, fantastic views, and the water. Observe this, for example, it's completely blue, and the colors are fantastic. Most of them are interesting places to visit.
Okay. Most of them are interesting places to visit. But if you had to choose one, so if you had to go either to Blinky Point or Blinky Beach, uh,
Mm,
El Castillo,
Castillo, okay,
or Hanupu, which one would you choose?
maybe the last one.
The last one in Hawaii?
Yeah, the Blinky Beach in
Ah, okay.
Australia.
Nice, yeah. That one looks like it's pretty gorgeous. Okay, why would you choose that one?
I don't know about the weather. The weather may be cold because in Australia, I think most of the time it's cold there, but it seems to be warm here in this picture, but I'm not sure. I'll investigate it.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be pretty warm. Um, it's not always cold. I mean, like, Australia is mostly desert. It's pretty hot in Australia, I would say. And it doesn't have cold seasons. I think New Zealand is colder by far than Australia, though. All right, what about you, Giulietta? Which one would you visit?
That one with the castle.
Nice, yeah, that's probably. Why would you visit this one?
Uh, well, I like the rocks, and there are ways too, and it will be fun to go inside the castle.
Oh, inside the castle. Nice. That's a pretty good reason. Maybe Herman, what about you? Which one did you choose?
Oh, I'm a lucky man, and I have been in Tulum and also in Queensland, so I will
Oh,
choose the first one.
you've been to Tulum and Queensland?
hmm
Wow. So I'll choose the first one. Okay, when did you go to Tulum?
About 3 years ago.
Okay, and what did you think?
It's awesome. I recommend to everybody.
Nice, awesome, cool. Yeah, it looks really cool. All right, and let's go and try maybe some questions. Let's have Herman. Can you ask Adela the first question?
Adela, should people be able to own a beach or part of a beach?
No, I think no, not. Um, is a part I think is public and is not possible. People was um, or would be or what would be to have a part of a beach because I think the in Spain the constitution I think is not possible, but sometimes they don't have the they don't have the property, but they don't you don't have the possibility to access this part of beach. They have directly a way or steps, but you can access by the sea with a boat, etc. I think.
Yeah, maybe from a boat. Okay.
Yes.
Instead of saying I think no.
I don't think so.
Yeah. And it's a part.
It's a public part.
Okay. Maybe it's a public.
Yes, it's a public place. So.
Yeah, a public place.
Or should be a public place.
Nice. Better. Should be a public place.
The Constitution talk about something or control, or I don't know exactly, but it's a little strange the sentences, no?
A little bit. So maybe the Constitution of Spain makes it illegal.
Don't more or less doesn't allow to have in property part of the beach. Or
it doesn't allow people to have property on the beach?
I think so.
And then maybe...
But yes, sometimes.
Sometimes they don't have the property, but...
But it's not possible to access of the beach.
Yeah, it's not possible to access that part of the beach. Not possible to access that part of the beach. Okay. So you can access it by sea from the boat.
Okay.
All right. And Adela, can you ask Sergey the next question?
Sergey, what is your favorite thing about the beach? What is your least favorite thing about the beach?
Actually, I'm not a huge fan of spending time at the beach, and I believe that hanging in a beach, swimming and getting sun radiation is one of the most stupid things you can do in your free time. That's my opinion.
Okay. Definitely
free time.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at favorite, Adela. Favorite. Adela?
Yes, sorry, I have the micro block. Favorite.
Yeah, and least favorite.
Least favorite.
Good. Okay. So not a huge fan of sun energy. Getting sun radiation is not good. What about you, Sam? What's your favorite thing about the beach?
Yes, I like all beaches, and the most important and my favorite is where you can boating, or you can they have a boat and you can enjoy the weather if the weather is good, and I think there is some places, for example, in the beaches, for example, fishing and um, boating and how we say that, maybe uh, just for visit. And I love, especially my beaches are very sandy beaches in Pakistan, and because here is sunny days, so will we enjoy a lot, and weather is very favorable for enjoying the beaches. Yeah, so I like sunny day a lot, especially on when I visit to beach, and yes, these are my favorite.
Okay. I like sunny days, especially
Mhm.
when I'm visiting the beach.
I'm visiting the beach, okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is where you can boat and you can enjoy the weather if the weather is good. I think there's some place.
Hmm.
I'm not sure this sentence. I think there are some places, for example, fishing and boating.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. I mean, it just doesn't seem to go together. Did I miss something? I think there's some places, for example, fishing and boating.
Yes, some places, for example, some beaches they are not allowed to go inside because it's really very dangerous, and the government especially they don't allow to go. You just enjoy um, uh, on not in and not you just enjoy the beach. How we say that, the bank of the beaches, yeah,
Ah,
and
the beach, the
yes, the beach, at the beach,
the
yeah.
shoreline.
Yeah, and some are very safe, and you can go by a boat and you can enjoy. And even though sometime, if you want, you can fishing. Some people like, especially in a weekend and holidays, and they love fish. They love hunting, so they want to go over there. Yeah, but some are not. Some are really very dangerous, and the government not allowed to go to over there.
Okay, so we could
Mhm.
say there's some places where you can fish and boat.
Okay,
Where you
not
can.
fishing, not boating. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Hmm. Thanks.
Yeah, and I think that's good. All right. Maybe ooh, let's. Mm, okay, Jose.
Yes.
Can you read the first line and the second blocks?
The first line and the second?
Yeah, so the first two, like
Ah, the first.
lines, I guess. So this one
Ah,
and
okay.
also this.
Ah,
This
a day at
watering.
a
This
day at the
watering.
lake. This will be great. This water's too cold. I'm freezing to death.
Yeah,
I don't
sorry.
understand.
Can you start here too?
Okay. I still don't see why we can't just sit in the car with the air conditioner on. I'm getting sun in my suit. I don't want to sit on the beach. This water's too cold. I'm freezing to death.
Good. In my suit.
Suit.
I'm getting sand in my suit. Good.
I'm
And
getting sun in my suit.
yeah, Giancarlo, can you read the next line?
Yes. Out there, Out here there is too much sun, I'll get sunburned. This lotion makes me greasy and my shirt makes me too hot. I don't want to sit in the shade, this is boring.
Nice. Good. Julieta, can you read the last two lines?
I hate walking. My legs are tired and the sand is too hot and the water is too cold and there is no shade here and I've just still got sand in my suit. What? Are you going already?
Nice. What's happening here, Herman?
Calvin hates the beach, everything about the beach, the sand, the water, swimming, sit under the umbrella. But at the end, he asks because their
What are
fathers.
we going? Are we going already?
Sorry?
At the end, he asked, are tired and the sand is too hot and the water too cold and there no shade here and here
Yeah.
and I have still got sand in my suit.
Yeah, so he's complaining a lot. Hold on, Sam. Yeah, can you finish up, Herman?
Yes. At the end, he asks about why his fathers are going from the beach. I think at the end he enjoyed the beach and he didn't want to back home.
At the end, and he didn't want to go back home. Yeah, but like he's the reason why they are going back home. Yeah, I think that's good, Herman. And it's okay. Nice. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions here? Any questions?
Yes,
Yes.
Joshua. How do you call a person who is not pleased or convinced anytime?
Oh, whiner or a complainer, a
Complainer,
pessimist.
pessimist, complainer. This guy is this complainer
He is a
because
complainer.
he's not okay there. He's not okay here. He's complaining about everything, and in the last moment, he wants to be there. He wants to stay there, but he didn't enjoy the time there on the beach. So he's a complainer.
Yeah, I would say he's definitely a bit of a whiner or a complainer. Julieta, what was your question?
My question was, how was it called a kid that do that?
A kid. I mean, I'd still say like a whiner. I'm not sure.
Mm.
Let me check. Hold on just a second. Oh, complainer. A really old word would be bellyacher. It's kind of a funny one.
I have that one, but it is too similar to Italian, so I think it is not.
It's too similar to what?
To the Italian one.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, a moaner. I'm not sure. I think it's fine. My mom used to say pissing and moaning. It's what I used to get yelled at for. Yeah. Anyways, capricious. Yeah, capricious would work. It doesn't have the same like connotation. Capricious is just kind of like it's not negative. It's not as negative. All right, but we are out of time. Does anybody have any last questions? Any others?